it's 10 to 8 in the morning, and looks like I'm about to go ride Bolivia's famous death road, the world's most dangerous road. All right, so it's normally a good idea to acclimatize before coming to altitude. A good idea that I didn't do. So my head is starting to split as we rise to 4,700 meters.
Then we'll dance around the open flame.
A fool might bike the world's most dangerous road once. So what does that make me, riding inches away from a 600-meter cliff for a second time?
Woo! There's no oxygen in this air.
The idea to commercially bike the death road came to a Kiwi with strange facial hair named Alistair.
This is just so that we can see you at the bottom of the cliff if you fall off. So we can identify which group you're with all day long, okay?
So when you fall down like a 600-meter cliff, this is going to stop the impact, is it?
Well, it's certainly going to make it much easier for us to scoop up the brains.
Yeah.
Throw up your arms.
Right now I'm dressed like the Michelin Man. I've got so many layers on because I don't want to freeze. Oh, there we go. The final piece is the thing.
Now, get your leg over, and we'll check that for height. You want to be quite wide on the handlebars, faster on the flat, or downhill, you click on that
All
one.
these knobs, eh?
I know, yeah. What I do want you to do here is go for a little bit of a spin around here to just get a feel for the bike. Go get him, Tiger.
Till the sun goes down, we can take 'em out with no one else around.
Going on the way he was riding around the car park here, I think he's got about a 50-50 chance. He is going to have to work on that whole thing of not looking quite so terrified.
The important thing is I can't feel my ass.
So one of gravity's important safety techniques is we're going to share a little blessing with Pachamama. The idea here is that by offering a little bit of alcohol to Pachamama and taking a small drink with her, she's not going to need a blood sacrifice today. Okay? So the way it works is you're going to pour a little bit of alcohol on the wheel and on the ground, and then you're going to take a very small sip of this absolutely disgusting tasting stuff.
Blessing to Pachamama. No blood sacrifices today. What the hell is that?
Into submission, looking out back, young man falls, falling in line, there's no difference at all. Well, this is a bad time, it's a bad time. This is a bad time, it's a bad time. We're running in circles, we're already there. Is anybody happy in here? And there's too many stories.
What drives me to be a travel rider? Certainly not the money. It's very much a lifestyle, not a living. Difficult to make it as a career. But I get to travel and I get to see the world and I get to do all these amazing things that I dream about doing. And the best part about all of that is I get to share those adventures with everybody.
We're just at a drug checkpoint. This is Bolivia after all, in case you forgot. Latest way to smuggle cocaine. Condom up your rectum, full of cocaine on a bicycle. It's true. All right.
I think there's a real need for travel writing. It's one of the few sections in a newspaper with good news, and people live vicariously through what they read. So it's my job to go out there and find the things that are going to encourage people to follow their dreams and see the world.
Okay, it's getting warm. Much better at no altitude. Best to take off as many layers as you can. This is going to get hot. Plus, there's a little bit of a ride uphill. 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 $24 Boliviano tourist tax. Death and taxes, man, even in Bolivia. Got my cash, got my tourist pass. Gracias, amigo. So I'm wondering how I'm going to actually write this particular story, because the world's most dangerous road has been around for about 10 years. When I tried to pitch it, a lot of newspapers said they've run it already. So how do I make it different? How do I sell it? I just wanted the biggest bug, man. Oh! We just did the uphill bit with this killer, a murderer, but now we've got another 5 kilometers downhill before. We haven't even hit the world's most dangerous road yet. We're still on the asphalt.
23 kilometers and 3 hours into my descent, I've been lulled into a sense of false security.
We're going to check the bikes.
We got 43 kilometers of dirt road ahead of us, 600-meter drop-offs. Now it gets really interesting. Keep this on for the bugs in the dust, the bad breath.
Nobody's giving Bolivia any awards for the safety of its roads.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why they call it the world's most dangerous road. Look at that. If you go off the edge there, it's all over.
Before the highway was built, vehicles would frequently slip over the edge, resulting in an average of 150 deaths per year. If people didn't die, why would anyone want to bike the world's most dangerous road? Because it snakes through stunning scenery. And thanks to the new highway, it's blissfully free of those rinky-dink trucks and buses waiting to terminate their journeys and everyone on board at every blind corner. The last time I was here, the death toll for tourists was 7. Today, it is 11.
So this is where a 23-year-old Israeli girl went off. She was complaining about her brakes not working. There's been quite a few companies that have popped up offering this tour of the world's most dangerous road, and not all of them are reputable. So she's complaining about the brakes, and they say, don't worry, there's nothing. And she comes around this corner, straight off the edge.
This road is no joke. But all the way down, I had the biggest smile on my face. The death road has become a fun bike ride through the mountains and lower-lying jungle, descending over 3.5 kilometers in altitude until we reached the bottom. 6 hours later, we arrive exhausted.
Dangerous road!
3, 2, 1, whiskey!
So we just survived the world's most dangerous road. And now we are arriving at an animal refuge to have a beer. And in about 5 seconds, I'm going to realize that I haven't had any sleep and I've got altitude sickness. But beyond that, it was amazing. I'm exhausted. I'm really, really tired. But the story, there's still a lot of work to do today. I've got to talk to people who did the ride with me, see what their reaction was like. Take a few pictures, pitch a few newspapers for sure. I'm thinking I might pitch some publications what's happened to the world's most dangerous road in Bolivia, because there's definitely been some changes. Hopefully I can sell it. It's always a challenge when you stumble across something so amazing and other people have got there first.